Hello and welcome to More Time in the Kitchen. So if you've been keeping up with the channel, you will know that I've recently been to New York. I went with a friend for a long weekend and we saw a couple of Broadway shows, did some touristy things, we did a lot of shopping, tried some interesting food. So you can see all that in the two vlogs that I've done on it. I'll put links to those in the description and I'll put a link to the first one at the end as well, so you can check out all that. There is quite a big focus on food since obviously this is a food channel. So while I was there I ended up going a little bit crazy on the snacks. You can see there's a big bag of them there behind me. So with all the stuff I've got, I thought I'd do a video on it, share with you my experience of all the weird and wonderful flavours that they've got across the pond that we don't have here in the UK. So, without further ado, let's get snacking. Right, let's bring over the goodie bag. It's pretty heavy, there's a lot of stuff in there. I'm not going to eat it all, but I'm going to open it all, so I better eat it soon. Anyway, let's have a dip, see what comes out. I'm going to start with the savoury stuff first and then work on to the sweet stuff, just because it makes sense. I don't really know why I'm explaining that. Anyway, so the first thing I've pulled out is Fritos Flavor Twists Honey Barbecue. They smell good. And they've actually also held together quite well despite having been in the suitcase. I don't think everything would have held together that well. These look quite structurally sound. They look like that kind of pasta you get, is it called fusilli? The little like spirally ones. Wow, those are good. It's a nice strong flavour. I do like the shape as well, they're quite fun. It actually looks like there's quite a lot in there as well. Now we'll find out if it's the same in the US as it is in the UK, but in the UK, a lot of the times you will open a bag of crisps and there will be barely anything in there. But it's quite a big bag. I think that looks bigger than the bags that we would typically get in the UK. And yeah, it definitely looks more full. I don't know if you'll get a clearer view, but yeah, it's filled to about there. And in the UK, sometimes you'll open a bag of crisps and you'll get them to about there and the rest is just filled with air. Let's see what's next. The Doritos Dynamita chili limon flavour, not lemon, limon. So let's see how they look. Okay, so it's basically like a rolled up Dorito. Like it looks like they've just got a Dorito and rolled it. Let's see. Wow, the lemon flavour is really strong actually. I expected the chili to, you know, overpower it, but the lemon is really, really strong. And then there's like a spicy taste as well to it. Yeah, it's got a good heat to it. It's not like totally overpowering. It's not hurting me. Not like when I did the nuclear fire noodle challenge. If you've seen that, you'll know I was a mess by the end. Okay, you can see these popping up the bag. Pringles. So these are pizza flavoured Pringles, which we don't have in the UK. We've had some pretty interesting flavours of Pringles over the years, but not pizza. So this is new. They don't smell like pizza. Let's see how they taste. They certainly taste tomatoey. And the flavour kind of changes as you chew it. Yeah, it's not... I'm certainly getting pizza from it somewhere, but it's quite mild. Like, you have to think about it a bit. You have to kind of convince yourself that it's pizza. Let's see what's next. Ruffles. It's a really cute name. It sounds like a dog. These feel a bit broken up. So these are Ruffles, all dressed, and it says all dressed, #1 flavour in Canada. What does all dressed mean? Find out on back. I bet you're wondering what all dressed means. After all, in America, it just means you're wearing all your clothes. I suppose it would mean the same in the UK, although it's not a common phrase. But in Canada, all dressed actually means delicious, ridgy chips that somehow taste salty, savoury and sweet all at the same time. Sounds good, eh? So we're jumping over the border here to Canada. They kind of just smell like ready salted. They are good. Yeah, I see what it means about being salty, savoury and sweet all at the same time. There's like quite a lot of flavour in there. Okay, so we've got 2 savoury things left. We've got Doritos Poppin' Jalapeno, and we've got Combos Stuffed Snacks Buffalo Blue Cheese. Right, so we'll go with the Doritos first. Nice and familiar. I've got that Dorito-y smell. Okay. There's like a cheese flavour. I would have expected them to be a bit more spicy for being called jalapeno flavour. I'm gonna be honest, I like the flavour, but don't taste like jalapeno. They're kind of mostly cheese. And then there's a slight heat, but it's too mild to really get. I don't think you can put the word jalapeno on something and not have it be hot. Right, so we've got these last one. These are Combos. Now this is a brand that I haven't heard of before. We don't get these in the UK, and I've never heard any Americans talking about Combos in TV shows or on YouTube. They're very heavy, actually. It feels very full. They're coming up to like there. So again, very full bag. Oh wow, you can smell the blue cheese. It smells smelly. These are interesting looking. That's the bag. I mean, that's them on the front. I don't know if it's the inside. Let's just take that out. Huh. They're like, do you know what they look like? They look like dog biscuits. They genuinely look like dog biscuits. You know, you get those like stuffed dog biscuits if you go into like PetSmart or whatever. You got that sort of pick and mix dog treats. I've seen ones that look exactly like this. Are they trying to pawn off dog treats on humans? I don't know. Let's see if it says anything on the back. Can you have too much spicy buffalo blue cheese flavour packed into a crunchy pretzel? We don't think so. Stuffed full of awesome. That's quite a good phrase, stuffed full of awesome. Right. So it is like a pretzel, like a hard pretzel on the outside. The cheese filling is... Let me try another one before I have my say. The filling is almost sweet. I mean, that's probably supposed to be the buffalo wing sauce. There's a tiny bit of heat, but the blue cheese isn't very strong. I'd say the smell is a lot stronger than the taste. They've also got some salt around the outside, like you would get on a pretzel. I feel it's kind of too much salt. I don't like too much salt on things, but I mean, obviously the filling is going to be kind of salty as well, it having cheese in it. They're interesting. They're interesting. It's definitely different from like a crisp, but the flavour is not exactly as described. Just get all the crisp flavouring off my fingers before I move on to the sweet stuff. I'll just put my hand in like this, see what comes out. Okay. We're having pretzels again. So this is Hershey's Gold peanuts and pretzels. So these are individually wrapped. So I got a bar as well, but that's for somebody else. I did get food for other people as well, not just myself. Okay. You can smell the peanuts. That's good. I love the crunch that you get from both the peanuts and the pretzels. I think there might be like a hint of salt from the pretzels as well. I love that. I love the crunch, and I love like the sort of caramelized cream flavor throughout as well. I might have to hide these for myself. Wow. I think I might be ordering some of those over the internet at a later date. They're really good. Okay, this next one seems kind of interesting. Hershey's Cookies and Cream Crunchers. Huh, okay. I think they might have taken a bit of a bashing in the suitcase. Otherwise they've got a bit of a weird coating on them. But yeah, they've got like a, what did it say, a white creme coating. Yeah, it's like, you know, sweet cereal that you get, like the stuff that you might have eaten when you were a kid, that wasn't good for you. Like you may as well have just eaten a slice of cake for breakfast. You know, like the unhealthy stuff. It kind of tastes like that covered in white chocolate. Yeah, I give that one an eh. No thumbs down yet, just a few eh. Like I would eat it, but... Okay, next I'm going to try something which I'm a bit dubious about. These are Skittles Sweet Heat. They kind of, they're like, they look a little anemic. They're not very colourful. They look like they've lost their colour. Is that just because they've been sat on the shelf for ages and no one wants to eat them? I don't know. They smell like normal Skittles, they don't smell spicy. What have we got? There's different flavours. Lemon Spark, Fiery Watermelon, Flaming Orange, Blazing Mango, and Sizzling Strawberry. Okay. So here's a lemon spark.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, so this one is a lemon spark. Oh, there it is. There's a kick. Okay, so it tastes like a lemon Skittle. It's definitely got a lemony flavour. It takes a while for the heat to hit you. And then it comes in, it punches its way in, then it kind of toddles off. You know, it just lazes around. Okay. They're interesting. I don't know. I feel like it was okay, but I don't really want it in a Skittle. I don't know, it's not what I'm looking for in a Skittle. Next, I've got a massive bag of M&Ms that I got from M&M World. Now, there's all different flavours of M&Ms at the M&M World in New York. And there's loads of different flavours that we don't get in the UK. I'm trying to remember them all. There was caramel, there was a pretzel one, there was a peanut butter one as opposed to like the normal peanut one. There was a coffee nut one, which, I don't know, I find it weird that Americans call something that's coffee and nut coffee nut, because it kind of makes it sound like there's like a plant somewhere that you can grow and you get coffee nuts off it, like it's an actual thing. I don't know why they don't just call it coffee and nut. There's so many different flavours, I forget which is which, because there's like no way of telling them apart. Ooh, peanut butter. Yummy. I love peanut butter. Ooh, it's coffee flavoured one. Wow. Ooh, that's strong. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try one of the little ones because that'll be something different. Ooh. Oh, raspberry. I was like, is that strawberry? I was like, it tasted fruity and I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, raspberry. There was some raspberry flavoured ones. Really should have just bought individual bags. It would have made this a lot easier. Okay, we've got a few things left after that. Now, I've got some Nutter Butters. I always hear Americans talking about Nutter Butters, or in recipes people mention Nutter Butters, or sometimes see recipes for like homemade Nutter Butters, all this sort of thing. So, let's see what they are. Actually like. Okay. Said the peanut butter lovers cookies. Sounds like me. There we go. Okay. So I don't know how to describe that other than peanut butter sandwich between biscuits. I'm going to try a bit of the biscuit on its own. The biscuit is very much like digestive biscuits that we get here in the UK. They're just like a very plain biscuit that we tend to dunk in our tea. Yeah, they're alright. They're a bit plain, I find. I think like they need a bit of chocolate or something in there. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in them after all the hype, because Americans do tend to bang on about them. Okay, now we've got there's hairs on this from my jumper. This is a really hairy jumper and I keep finding like fibres of it everywhere. So this is a whatchamacallit king size. Now, When we were on holiday, we were actually talking about this, my friend and I. The name king size was banned in the UK. You're now not allowed to call sweets and snacks king size. They have to be called sharing. I think it's kind of like a health initiative thing. I suppose king size sounds more positive. Maybe it sounds like, I don't know, like maybe you think like, oh, you're a big man if you can finish it all. I don't know, that's a bit of a stretch, but that's the way I'm kind of trying to think about it, where sharing does encourage you to have a smaller portion. Of course, having sharing size or sharing pack on something doesn't necessarily mean that people are going to share it. So this whatchamacallit, no idea what's in it, let's have a read. It says it's deliciously crispy. It says it's made with chocolate, peanut flavoured crisps and caramel. It's like a chocolate bar. It seems to mostly be like some sort of Rice Krispie thing. And there's some peanut flavour like amongst the crispy things. I don't know, it's kind of average for me. It's okay, like I'd eat it. Maybe I'm just getting a little bit sick of like sweet things now because I've been eating junk food for the last like, what, hour? Yeah. So the last thing is something that I'm sure I'm gonna like. So these are Reese's miniature cups stuffed with crunchy cookie. Okay, so they're in tin foil and then they're in a little, it's like a cupcake case. I don't know about you, I feel like that's over packaging. It's a bit over the top, you don't need a cup holder there as well. Anyway. So it's like a normal Reese's peanut cup, and then it's got like little crunchy bits at the bottom, little like chocolate flavoured crunchy things. Yeah, I like that. I suppose that's the problem with the peanut butter cups, is that they've not got a lot of texture. They taste nice, but they've not got much texture, and that kind of adds that texture that I suppose they need. So yeah, they're good, I like them. So they get a thumbs up. So thank you for joining me on this journey of taste. If you liked it, then please give us a like, give us a comment. You know the drill. If you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, then please subscribe. If there's any other weird or wonderful snacks from other countries or possibly more from the States, then please let me know. I will try and get a hold of them and try them out, let you know what I think. But for now, cheerio, bye!